Welcome, everybody. Really appreciate everybody coming out today. It's a big day for us. It's been a long time coming, so it's really meaningful that you're all here. I first want to thank our governor for being here today. Thank you. And the other elected officials that are here today too, we really appreciate you being here. I would love to stand up here and talk to you for 3 to 4 hours about everything that's happened and how this all came together. This isn't the right time or place to do that, but it's huge for us. This is this group of people that are standing here have accomplished an amazing thing. And really, what it all boils down to is vision, passion, and really a lot of hard work by a community of people that's made this happen. So thank yous are in order. And the first people I have to thank is my family, my wife, and son, Kathleen Jackson. It's been a 4-year deal, and they've noticed it. So I also want to thank the board of directors. Several are here, Russ and Larry, right here in the front, Russ Briggs and Larry Gill. And our other board of directors, a lot of them are standing up here. Our leadership committee, many of them are here. Our corporate sponsors and our donors, and I'm going to name off our corporate sponsors because these are people that, when we talked about this and we kind of showed people what was happening, they had the vision with us to jump in and saw what this could do, not only for being paralleling their company with this, but also seeing the community aspect of it and what it can mean for our community. Federal Home Loan Bank, Strathman Sales, Matt Strathman is here, Capital City Oil, Marvin Speed, Renegade Fuel, Electronic Life, Jones Hewitt Partners, both Jake and Gary are here, Networks Plus, Brian, Premier Lighting and Controls, Rick's Advanced Dermatology, Schindel Lawn and Landscape, Stevenson Company, and Fidelity Bank, who we could never have done this without Fidelity Bank. So please thank our sponsors. We've had some amazing partnerships with our community here too. Visit Topeka, Kansas Wildlife Parks and Tourism, and the city of Topeka. Honestly, not possible without these people helping us and making this happen, and also seeing the opportunities that this presents for the community. So please thank them for us too. My mom's here too, and her husband did it. The people behind me is the incredible historic Harley-Davidson team. And this is another time where I could spend a couple hours going over what each one of these people did to make this happen. And the reason this happened, and a lot of people come in and they say, who'd you hire to do all this? Who did all this work? And we just kind of laugh and say, we didn't hire anybody. It's these people right here. They did all the displays. They did all the printing, all the carpentry, the metal fabrication. It's amazing. So please recognize that and give them a hand. I have a lot of right hands here at the store, and it's obvious to be able to pull this off and still be able to run a motorcycle dealership and build this place, and what the passion that it's taken to do that. But Bruce Zimmerman is the director of the museum and been with me for over 20 years. Amanda Beach, she's our graphic design and our marketing director. And Eli Geiger is the general manager of the dealership. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. Right? There's one other person too that's not here today, Jim Kaplinger. Many of you know him. He's a local attorney here in town, and without him stepping up and helping with a lot of the artifact collections, and he's one of our collection partners. He's not here again, but we really appreciate what he did to help us. There's one other guy here that many of you know of, but we really, this whole community owes a debt of gratitude to. It's Lathan McKay. I could talk for a couple hours about Lathan, but I'm not going to do that either. But just to summarize, Lathan is the guy that had the vision about 4 to 5 years ago and started collecting Evel Knieval items. And then I'd call it an addiction. He kind of came and just started going crazy, and he did it for about 3 to 4 years, and the result is inside the museum. And what it is it's an incredibly large collection and that can be seen nowhere else. His vision was to have it where people could see it, and the fact that he picked us in Topeka, Kansas to put it in is pretty awesome. So thank you very much, Lathan, from all of us. You got some standing stuff. It's deserved. It really is deserved. Yeah, it really is. Cool. Awesome. So once we got into this project, we recognized that this wasn't about our dealership anymore. When we first started, we thought this could be really great for our dealership and have some cool displays. But as it started progressing, we realized it was beyond us. And it was more about our community, our city, and our state. So as we were building this, our end goal was to have something that our community could be proud of and could show off. And I think we accomplished that. You know, Lathan brought his passion for the collection. And from that, our team, along with Lathan, we also recognized the responsibility that we had having the only Evel Knieval museum in the world and honoring the man himself, Evel Knieval, and what he accomplished in the 70s, his legacy, and also his family's legacy. So that was a huge part of our motivation as we were traveling through this journey. So with that, it's really cool today, and we're very, very honored that we have Evel's daughter, Alicia, here, along with her daughter, JC, Evel's granddaughter, from Butte, Montana. And we're just thrilled you can make it and share this time with us, and we would appreciate it if you come up and say a few words, Alicia.
I grew up half in Butte and half in a bus with my dad. I was born right at the very, very end of his career. I think he did 1 or 2 more jobs after I was born. Sorry. And so half of my life I drove around the country with my dad, viewed different parts of Nevada, Florida. He would be so proud of us. And Lathan, I met him in Butte at Evel Knieval days. The first time I met him, he was running around in a pair of my dad's real leather. Who is this goofball? And it just kind of spiraled from there in a really good way. And we are so proud. I haven't even been through the museum yet, but you pull up outside and I just can't believe it. It's amazing. So thank you to everyone that helped make this a reality. I wish my dad could see it.
Very, very awesome. Thank you. We are also honored to have the governor, as I said, here today, and we would love if you could say a few words, Governor Brownback.
Thank you very much for you and your family and the inspiration that you gave to a lot of the rest of us. All right, how many of you saw Evel Knieval jump in person in the state of Kansas?
Kansas State Fair.
Got a few. Is it State Fair in Wichita? How many of you saw him watching on TV do it? That's all I got to see. And how many of you were inspired by that? So I had a Suzuki 185, sorry, it wasn't a Harley. Growing up on the farm, I had a Suzuki 185 dirt bike, and I would go out and jump terraces, you know, watching Evel Knieval doing this. I didn't get very far, I mean, 5 feet or something like that. But it was a fascinating thing that he would do. And then he would do these death-defying jumps all over the place, and there would be a big build-up. Remember all the build-up when he's going to do these things? It's a month or two in advance that there's going to have this jump. You go, wow, is this guy actually going to do this? Is he actually going to try it? And then he would. He'd actually do it. And sometimes he'd make it, sometimes he didn't. Most of the times he made it. But it's a fascinating period of Americana, of this sort of courage, this sort of excitement that's taking place, that now we get to house it here. And we get to show and remind people that saw those things during that period of time, that were inspired by it. This probably inspired the X Games and a lot of other things that came after it. He was a one-man X Game. He was doing the whole thing, and was amazing that he did it.